Hi, folks. I'm Tori Smith, and this is Endiatx, and we make tiny little robots that swim inside your stomach. All right, so let's say you've got a bellyache, and that could be too much coffee, or it could be something much more serious, like a stomach cancer. Either way, if that bellyache doesn't go away, we need to check you out. And typically, the way we would do that is give you an endoscopy. So this is where you go into the hospital. Usually, it'll take you 3 visits before you actually get prescribed the endoscopy. They lie you down, they sedate you, they jam a tube into your belly. It's not really that fun, and with all those hospital visits and time, it's just expensive, arduous, and there's an opportunity to do this a better way. Now, unfortunately, the world of pill cameras, passive devices you can swallow, just never replaced the endoscopes of the world. Doctors want an active procedure where they can look around and actually move around and even do things. And so here's the opportunity. This is Pillbot. So Pillbot is a little quad pump jet equipped swimming robot. We use an Xbox controller and we give you a live video feed, or your doctor rather. And basically all you do is skip breakfast, drink a couple glasses of water throughout the morning, and by lunchtime, you just swallow this pill, hop on a secure video call with your doctor, and you get a world-class diagnostic, even in the comfort of your own home. A lot of our friends tease us, because we're using video game controllers. This is kind of like Mario Kart inside the human body. All right, so back in 2019, we incorporated, did our first in human on myself when I swallowed one of these. And since then, we've had 18 robots go through the founding team. I'm up to 12 myself. We've got 5 patents filed. Moving them pretty quick over here. So what we're trying to do in really serious terms here is put the physician effectiveness of an endoscope into the patient experience of swallowing a passive pill. And this is really where things get exciting. Now, we will probably plug into the insurance codes for pill cameras, even though ours is not passive, and get our first revenue in that market. But that is less than $1 billion market because it's a true niche market. Our goal with Pillbot is actually to disrupt the $45 billion endoscopy device market, leveraging our ability to actively move around and do things, duplicating that diagnostic power doctors are used to. But from here, we're creating a new category, micro-robotics inside the human body. What would you do with a magic school bus? All right, so the business model here is pretty fun. There is a well-established single-use reimbursable model for passive pill cameras, and we think we can probably plug into that model as a moving pill camera. But there's also a lot of interesting work to be done on the data analytics side. We want to give doctors boxes around suspected lesion sites, and as all the data passes through the servers, we're going to have the ability to really learn over time what's healthy, what's diseased, how to assist the doctor in piloting it around, possibly even let the doctor take a step back once in a while. So it's a lot of fun, actually. So how do you get a hardware-enabled, FDA-regulated device to market, right? It's not totally trivial, but it began with that first-in-human test back in June of 2020. From here, we are about to go into IRB trials. That's an institutional review board at, say, a local hospital, do little clusters of 3 to 5 patients, and let's be honest, this is basically a fundraising R&D demonstrator. We're going to be tuning this into a clinical product with these IRB trials over the next few months. And from there, get ready to do about a 100-patient 510K trial with the FDA. We are heavily predicated by the existence of pill cameras, and we're actually hoping to get a market clearance before the end of 2022 and start selling. So super excited to basically debut a moving eyeball inside the human body for you. And it doesn't stop there, right? So we're creating a platform and let's do stuff with it, right? So let's start doing tissue biopsy. Let's snip polyps. Let's take microbiome transplants and samples, and maybe we can look for pancreatic cancer. This is a whole new way to get inside the human body and do things. And really, the GI tract is just kind of the beginning. So to get beyond the GI tract, we envision taking this down to rice grain size. Imagine an inoperable brain tumor, but now we have fleets of tiny robots that can persistently stay there and carefully mine away at the periphery, cut off those blood vessels, inject radio enhancers, right? We're just trying to give doctors fundamentally new tools to solve problems that have been really pernicious. Okay, so I'm Tori Smith. I've been designing med devices for 14 years in the San Francisco Bay Area. Gone through 3 successful med device exits. This is James Erd. James is a machinist. This guy has more than 40,000 pounds of machine tools in our warehouse. James is the reason why all of our parts fit together, why they actually work. He's the missing link in a hardware startup like this. Dan Moyer, he's the wizard of Endiatx. This guy is a master's in electrical and computer engineering, designed all of our first and second generation flex circuits, the embedded firmware, almost all of the software. This guy's amazing to work with. And finally, we have Alex Lupke out of the Google X Moonshot Factory. Alex has been a mentor to us in both the personal and professional worlds. You know, when we were building giant Tesla coils at Burning Man, he was there for us too. All right, so we are Endiatx, and we're here to really change the way we do things inside the human body. We'd love to talk more about that.